I'm Elly Guiyn. I'm also known as the Goddess of Grub, and welcome to the Grub Club. The Grub Club is going to be a show about cooking with my girlfriends in the kitchen, having a good time, having a little wine, and I'm going to show you how to make quick, easy, healthy meals in minutes. So what I do is I use products from a company called Wild Tree, and those products are all natural, they're certified organic, they're free of MSG, GMOs. They're very clean products, and I use them exclusively because I love the concept of that company. And you can make quick and easy meals at home without having to eat out so much, and we want to get you guys around the table so that you can spend the time with your family instead of running around like crazy people. So, but my story is I lost 130 pounds 13 years ago. And so I had to learn to cook differently. I was overweight my whole life, and I had to look to see what was in my food, how to cook. I was Kraft mac and cheese, out of the box kind of girl, and that's all I cooked. I don't think I bought meat for like, what, a year? So I learned how to cook. I know, it's a miracle. And now I'm actually pretty good at it, so that's why I'm doing this show. And I want to show everybody else to do what I do. So what we do actually is we'll make meals in baggies. I don't like to dirty bowls, okay? So we're gonna use baggies all the time, and then I'm gonna show you how you can quickly put it in the crock pot, the oven, the grill, doesn't matter what you do with it, you cannot screw this stuff up. And so I lost 130 pounds, and I learned how to cook, and then I found this company, and it all just kind of came together, and what I do is workshops. So workshops that we get all our friends together, with like I said, I'm going to have my girlfriends join me here in a minute, and you make 10 meals for your freezer that you can just pull out. The instructions are on it. You don't have to worry about what to do with it, or you don't even have to pull out the recipe, which is great. I'll be showing you and giving you suggestions for some sides that you can do, and actually this is about $3 a serving, and that includes your healthy natural products and your meat. So if you add those two together, and then you get $3 a portion, which you cannot go to Subway for that. It's an awesome concept. So today on the menu, we have low and slow baby back ribs in the crock pot. Like, seriously, you can make ribs in the crock pot. Nobody does that, right? I've never done it until now, and they turn out amazing. Then you just pop them in the oven, put some barbecue sauce on them, and away you go. You are done. My girlfriends have come to join us, so come on, girls. These are these are my besties. And what's more fun than cooking in the kitchen with your besties? Now, I will say, the two girls might not have as much cooking experience as I do, but you know, that's okay. That's what I'm here for. That's what the Goddess of Grub is for. So this is Annette. Annette has 5 boys, and Annette sells skincare products from Arbonne. And this is my friend Alicia, and Alicia is a life and business coach with Heels Coaching, and she's just totally awesome anyway, so both of them are. And like, look, I don't even know what this is. I've got 2 blondes and I'm a redhead, I don't know, I should have called the show 2 blondes and a redhead, okay? So I wanted to...
We're the bookends.
Yeah, so girls, we are going to make some ribs, but I wanted to do our first toast to our first show.
Cheers,
in you go,
cheers
baby.
To the Grub Club.
All right, and you see our
Elly.
lovely little boob glasses. We have a really fun
There's a
part.
reason for that.
Exactly, it's coming.
Mine aren't this big, so I need a new cup.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we will be having a ton of fun, and sometimes it might turn into liquor. I don't know. I mean, right now we're sticking with wine, so that's good.
Fun.
So what do you got going on here? What are
So
we cooking?
we are doing the low and slow baby back ribs, and we're actually doing them in the crock pot, which I know these are my 2 crock pot girls. They love it, and I'm gonna just get you started. And who wants to do the chopping?
I get
I'll do it. I need to do it.
Okay.
I need to do it.
So I am going to show you how to properly chop an onion, okay?
Oh, that's good.
Let's get our
mine right
baggie
now,
first.
like they're slanted and they're different sizes.
I
and-
figured.
Okay, great.
Let's get our little baggie. So this is what I'm talking about for freezer meals. So what we are going to do is we have everything in a baggie, right? No dirtying bowls here. That way Annette doesn't have to do dishes.
So I
That's
must
a good
say,
thing.
without freezer meals, after I had Olivia, who's 7 months old, our family would have starved. So freezer meals are amazing for when you have some type of life event. So
Absolutely.
death in the family, unfortunately. So having these things in the freezer and available when life happens is
Well, and the point is too, honestly, you could do these every day of the week if you wanted to.
That'd be me.
Soccer practice.
Yeah, making your life.
Yeah.
Your kids they're
Yeah.
crazy
They're
busy.
hungry.
You're running around. If you're working full time, if you're married, you've got a ton of stuff going on. And so my job is to make it easier for you. So that's
And
what
you
we're here
have,
to do.
thank
And it
you.
does.
Awesome. So pick up your knife, my dear, and
Okay.
then what the proper way to cut an
Stand back.
onion.
Should I watch you first? I like to.
No, I'm going to stand it up like this, and you're going to cut the top of it off. You always want to do that.
Am I holding the knife right?
Yep, you're
Okay.
fine.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you're going to flip it over. You're going to cut it in half. Watch your
Okay,
finger.
I've
Watch your finger.
I've absolutely been doing this wrong.
I totally have been doing it.
Okay, what are we doing?
All right. So what? Now you've got your little half onion. So what we're doing is each of these freezer meals makes 4 to 5 servings. So
We usually have leftovers.
yeah, you usually have leftovers, but we're doing half portions today because I'm trying to feed everybody. Okay. So what you're gonna do
I
is
double
when
my freezer meals. 'Cause
go
I
ahead
have
and peel
4 teenage boys.
your little skin off there.
Okay.
I know. Her son Grant knows
What's
how
up
to
with
cook.
the
It's awesome.
eyes watering with onions? Is there some type of like?
Well,
I heard
What
you
can
run
you do?
your hands under cold water when you start to feel that cry thing. Your hands under cold water, and it actually works.
Or maybe if you need to cry, you should talk about
That's okay. You just need to let it out.
I have heard.
it. It's just the onions.
I know. I've heard that. No, don't do
Okay,
that.
See, that's what I do
So
usually.
you
I'm
always
doing it
leave
wrong.
the bottom intact. And as far as that question goes, I've heard if you put the onion in the freezer for 10 minutes
That's a good
before it's supposed to help. I don't know about the cold water thing. I haven't tried that yet. So you all try and then write and let me know, okay? Post on Facebook on the Grub Club page that yes, this is what works. All right, get your knife there back,
Okay.
baby. And then so what you're gonna do is you're gonna make 2 slices this way. There you go.
This
Watch your
way?
fingers. Yep.
Oh my
Hold on to
gosh.
that onion. Press down. Stop. And come out. There you go. And then do one up at the top. Stop.
Okay.
Okay. And then you're going to turn the onion like this. And you're going to you see the lines on the
Yeah.
onion? So that the lines will naturally tell you
So just
where to
start
cut.
down here.
Yep.
Ooh.
That's okay.
All right.
Like just,
This is why
Here, let
we
me
I
have
have
Elly.
Band-Aids.
I'll
Yeah.
just do,
Can we please get the first aid kit for a Grub Club moving forward?
okay, so you're just going to do this and follow the line. So you're not cutting all the way through the onion because otherwise it's going to fall apart, which is usually
Take
what
two,
your
all
problem
the way.
is.
Don't go all the way into the end. Just put the tip closer this way.
Oh.
There you go.
I'm the expert at this.
You've learned. You've learned.
I make a great martini.
Awesome.
There's hope for me
Okay.
somewhere. Okay,
You're good. Turn it like that and,
And
then
then,
start just slicing.
Little chops, like depending
Just
on
right
like,
on-
if you're
right
making
straight.
fajitas, you want bigger slices.
I'll
It just
show you how to
depends.
do that
Okay.
in
All right,
another
so
show.
little-
That's a whole nother show. Perfect. Awesome. See how easy that is?
Okay, so this makes me feel
All
more.
right, now stop, 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 stop.
Okay.
Don't ever cut the end off because what you're going to do is you're going to end up throwing that away anyway.
Okay.
So try one more. Watch your fingers. I don't need you to bleed to death
like-
on my show.
Holding my breath.
Or cut my nail off.
I know.
mean,
Oh my God, we have to preserve the nails, don't we?
Exactly.
And then if you want to use the rest of the
Okay,
onion, you can
got it,
just,
got it, got
it.
you know,
That's cute.
chop it up, and then that
That's
goes.
cute.
Yeah,
Cute onion.
that goes over in the garbage.
Okay.
Well, we
What's
need
in
a
the
garbage
flour?
bowl, don't we?
That's all right.
I can
Okay.
get
Get
it.
it.
All right.
Great.
So,
I learned absolutely how to cut an onion that looks
There you go.
respectable instead of like a kindergartner was in the kitchen cutting it. That's great.
okay, in the bag it goes.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Hold on, there's skin in here. Okay.
Okay.
So would you
Awesome.
put, I mean, just what do you think? For a half slab of the ribs, you would do half of an onion?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And this is actually a lot because this was a big onion, so you can do probably a quarter of it if you're doing a half a rack of ribs.
Okay.
All right, so then we're gonna grab our Memphis dry rub. This stuff is awesome. It's got mustard seed, it's got a little sugar, and when we do sugar at Wild Tree, it's all natural. There's pure cane syrup or agave nectar. We don't do any processed anything.
Which is
So,
awesome.
yes. Now, if those of you that like to measure are scared and you need to measure, we have measuring spoons. I, on the other hand, just dump it in my hand, but that's okay. We're gonna use
What are we
measuring
measuring?
spoons. We're gonna do a tablespoon. Awesome.
I got a big clump.
That's okay.
Okay,
Who
there we
cares?
go.
Who cares?
Some
It
people
doesn't matter.
I'd like to know if most people separate these because I find that it's the biggest pain ever when you're
No,
trying
I
to.
I
put it
got magnetic
together.
ones.
That's a
But,
good
but my
idea.
problem is all the measurements have worn off, so I kind of guess, well, this looks like a quarter.
You've been cooking
We need
a
to
lot.
get you new spoons.
Yeah.
All right.
Birthday. That's coming up. Spoons,
And then-
thanks.
And that's like appliances for
You
your
can
birthday.
use a teaspoon of salt and pepper, like a teaspoon each or a half teaspoon each. This is my favorite seasoning Wild Tree makes. It's called Rancher Rub. Now, I use this on
stuff.
everything, vegetables, potatoes, it doesn't matter. I use it like salt and pepper in my house. All right, so we
Oliver
are,
eats vegetables now that we have.
would you like to
stick.
get your measuring spoon out,
I
Annette?
would. I'd love to. What one should I guess?
You're gonna do a teaspoon.
I think it's this one.
Awesome. You might actually have to, oh yeah,
No,
it
it
fits
fits.
in, awesome. And you're gonna throw that in there.
No, I love this Rancher
Beautiful.
steak rub because
Me
literally
too.
Oliver never ate vegetables until I'm like, can I sprinkle some of this on your vegetables? So now he runs and grabs it every time he sees a
Okay.
vegetable.
I've got to tell you, my grandmother made the best mashed potatoes on the face of the planet, and I struggled to figure out how to make them perfect. And it wasn't until I got my Wild Tree seasonings that now my husband raves about my mashed potatoes.
Well, you
Like,
know-
I feel I'm on the same caliber with Grandma Kuehl now.
You know what the secret to that is?
What?
Is warm your milk in the microwave.
Yep.
So when you're putting your milk in, you warm it up first, and
Well, now I'm going to go back and try to make
I
them
know,
her way
I
and
know.
at least see if I come anywhere near them being as good.
so when you do garlic, the easiest way, take that thing off, just pound it with your knife, okay? And then that little, see
I
how
know this
see
thing.
how easy that came off? So we're gonna cut the little nasty end off like you did. If you have a garlic press, it's fine, you know, whatever you gotta do, but, okay, wait a minute. You
Isn't that the right
close
side?
it. Just open that.
Oh, I opened the whole thing.
Well, that might explain a few things. I don't know. This is one of my favorite contraptions. I love this. I discovered it at a store, and I like it because it's big. Now, they make them everywhere, but they make them small. This is the Chefin brand, CHEF''N, is the brand to get because it's big. So, okay,
Okay,
so
so if
that
I'm
goes in
opening it
here.
wrong, do I open it there again?
Yes.
Oh, I opened the whole thing.
There you go.
Oh, well.
Where's your
You
little
can't give me a
spatula?
kitchen appliance without explaining how to use it.
I
I'm
have
just
a
glad I
little
know what to do
spatula
with this
somewhere.
now. I've had one.
Is there
as
a green
gift
one?
for a while.
I don't know where that
See
went.
it.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, there was a little green spatula, but oh well.
Oh, it's under the onion.
Ah, there you go. So then you just dig that out with that.
Huh.
Straight in. There you go. Oh well.
Okay.
That's good enough.
And I know you said, though, you did say that you have to clean this right away or else it gets stuck in
Yes.
there. So I'm
Yes,
going
it
to-
does. Okay, so now we're going to do, would you like to measure?
I would love to.
Here, you hold the spoon
Okay.
and I'll do this. So this is the garlic grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is fantastic because it cooks to 420 degrees without burning, and it comes in 11 flavors. It's completely awesome. And folks, that is all there is to it, girls. It is,
Oh, don't forget to massage your meat.
yeah.
And
Well,
your grapeseed
now,
oil.
Annette, this is clean show, right?
That's the most important
We're
part.
not going there.
Well, and your grapeseed oil is even more healthy than olive oil, right?
Yeah. Actually, olive oil is actually very good for you. It's just the cooking temperature in this, and it's this particular grapeseed oil is particularly high in omega-3s and 6s. So that's it. You've now made your meal. Here's your little sticky. So what we do is, I even have all these cute little instruction stickers. So we've got,
I just love that you have instructions.
I know, right? So you just pop that baby on there. You're gonna double bag it because otherwise your ink will run and you won't know what in the hell's in there, okay? So I've done it before, trust me. You need the double bag. So we're gonna double bag that. That goes in your freezer. Go, okay,
Freezer?
good.
Oh.
All right, so all you do, we've had this cooking for high for 4 hours, or if you're gonna be gone out of the house a little longer, you can actually do it for 6 to 8 hours on low. Leave that, yeah. So really to finish it up, it's super easy. You're just gonna sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle.
Is that the same rub that you had on
This is
before?
exactly the same rub is the Memphis, and you can use, we have a rodeo rub, we have all kinds of rubs that you can use. And if you don't have Wild Tree product at home, which most of you probably don't at this point, you can get that from me. You can just go on our Facebook page and get a hold of me, and I'll be happy to assist
Hook 'em
you
up.
on that. Hook you up. So you put a little more dry rub on, and you're gonna do the sauce.
And the sauce is the...
This is the Cactus Pete's barbecue sauce.
Also great with pulled pork.
Yes, amazing with pulled pork.
My kids pretty much do it on
All right,
any...
that's it. That's all you do. We're putting it in the oven. You're putting it 475 for about 10 minutes because you're just caramelizing. At this point, the ribs are done, okay? So they've cooked in the slow cooker and that's all we've got. So when we come back, we've got a couple commercial breaks for you, and when we come back, join us for some girl talk.
Girl talk.
Cheers.
Hello, I'm Mary Ann Takis. I'm a certified Christian life coach and the owner of Coaching Women for Life. As a mom who's experienced a catastrophic illness with one of her children, I understand what it's like to face significant challenges. It's my goal to come alongside women who are feeling stuck or overwhelmed to help them find clear direction and to discover hope. Contact me at my website, coachingwomenforlife.com, by phone at 419-304-0432, and be sure to like us on Facebook.
My Favorite Gardener is a full-service landscape company serving Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan since 2004. Design, installation, and maintenance, both commercial and residential, with over 25 years experience in the area. Hardscapes, including patios, walkways, retaining walls, fire pits, anything you can dream. Greenscape installation and maintenance include pruning of trees, shrubs, and perennials. We offer a long-term, low-maintenance solution for getting the garden of your dreams. My Favorite Gardener, 419-690-1026, offering practical and affordable solutions for your outdoor spaces.
Everyone knows Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. Or did he? Turns out a man named Antonio Meucci actually made the first telephone. Meucci never paid the $10 fee to claim his patent on the phone. And 11 years later, Alexander Graham Bell filed his patent for the phone. Meucci died penniless and forgotten. Do you have a great idea? Call Fraser, Clemens, Martin, and Miller to protect your idea with a trademark, patent, or copyright. Don't let someone else benefit from your idea. Protect it today.
Why are twice as many people choosing Verizon over any other carrier? Many choose us because we have the largest 4G LTE network. Others because of our reputation for reliability. Or maybe it's because we received J.D. Power and Associates Customer Service Award 4 times in a row. In the end, there are countless reasons, but one choice. That's powerful. Verizon.
Welcome back for our girl talk. I bet you're wondering about our little booby glasses. We are going to be giving an award later, and this will play right into it, so you see what I'm talking about. But I'd like to tell you, we got these from Laura Files at the gift shop inside the French
cute.
Quarter. Very cute. You can have your own made for your own set of girlfriends. This will be fun, right? And then we are drinking wine from the Ponzi Winery. It's Pinot, goes with our pork. So Pinot and pork. Pinot and pork, can you say that? Okay.
3 times fast.
Yeah, there you go. I do not drink red
drink.
wine, so you will never see me with red wine. So the girls,
We've got
they
that
like the
covered.
red, I like the
We have
white. We
Pinot
got you
Noir,
covered.
Pinot Grreat.
There you go. All right, so the other day I was in Christian Sterling Jewelers, and we were having an
Love
interesting conversation. Now he's at Lovis Commons, and I went over there and we were talking, and he was talking about how not only does he sell jewelry, but he also asks, you know, the customers coming in, if you're buying an engagement ring, he asks, you know, have you asked questions about finances and all that stuff? So that got me thinking, why don't we ask questions? We should ask questions, right, when we're dating, and it's odd that we don't. So we were talking about that, and so that brings us to our topic of dating.
Dating. But
Yes.
I do love Christian. I'm wearing some of this Tacori right now, and he has great jewelry and well known for Tacori.
And he's cute, that doesn't hurt.
Cute.
It really doesn't hurt.
Easy on the eyes.
He's easy on the eyes. So we are going to, basically, I'm just going to tell you girls about my little dating story.
I love your dating.
So these are my two married friends. So fortunately or unfortunately, however you look at that.
Fortunately.
Yes. So I am single. Been single for about 1.5 years. And so I've been dating. So I decided, okay, I'm going to try the online, right? Everybody does
One
it,
in four
right? Why
marriages
not?
now
I know.
Are online.
Well, they were a lot of crazies, let me tell you. I went through a lot.
Weed through them.
Yeah. So what I did was I met someone, I met him for coffee, it was totally normal. So then he asked me for dinner. I said, sure, why not? So we meet at J. Alexander's, and we are at dinner. And he kind of is leaning a little bit. Then I'm like going, I wonder what is wrong with this guy, because I didn't know him well enough to know. And so we got drinks. We went to sit down. He got up to go to the restroom. He kind of stumbled a little bit. And then, I'm serious. So then the hostess comes over and she's like, she says, how you doing tonight? And I said, oh, fine. I said, besides the date from hell, I'm okay. And she starts laughing, So then 2 minutes later, she comes back. He's not back from the restroom yet. I'm like, what is he doing? So she comes back and she goes, I don't know how to tell you this, but he's walking around the restaurant because he cannot remember where you sat.
Can't find you.
I'm like, okay, here we go. We got to win. I swear to you.
But the other part is she's already texted me saying,
get me out of here.
Hell, get me out of here.
So those rescue texts, you always say, call me at such and such time. I'm like, get me out of here. This guy is drunk.
So I'm driving to a swim meet, and my kids are in the car, and I'm like, Elly, Grant's eyes are really bad. We're going to the hospital. You have to meet me here. And Grant's going, I'm fine. I'm shut up. You're not fine. And
because she's blonde, she didn't realize that she didn't really have to say that on the other end, because he couldn't hear me. He couldn't hear her. So anyway, we do that.
It makes it more real.
I had to act the part. I had to help her.
So
what are good friends
I know,
for?
right? So we got through that. He kept repeating himself. He was talking so loud, and he just leans over the table. He's like, I just want you to know I'm really, really interested in you. And he's like yelling this through. I'm like, oh my gosh, who's listening to this?
So how did
got to
this
be having
end?
a laugh. So we leave, we get our little car things, and I unlock mine, and I said, well, where'd you park? And he says, I don't remember. I'm like, holy crap, now when I let this guy drive home.
Did you take his keys?
No, I didn't. So what I did was, he didn't remember where he parked, so finally his car started with his little remote starter, and then I get in my car, he gets in his car, and
She calls me.
I called her, and I'm like, I think I should call a cop. She's like, yeah, I think you should. So I hung up with her, called the cops, said, I don't really know this
Because if
guy.
anything happened,
I know, right?
The next day, you would be like, I should have.
Even though we're drinking, we do need to be responsible. So I called the cops, and I'm like, I don't know this guy, but here's the car he's driving, here's where we're at. He's
Good thing you
sitting
did.
there. I think you should send somebody. So then he had the nerve the next day to text me and say, oh, I had a wonderful time. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
Did you remember?
So I
What
said,
color's my hair?
I know. I said to him too, I said, really? I said, you were so unsteady. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was wrong with you. And I said, what was the matter? And he goes, well, I went out for drinks with some buddies, and that was, yeah. So that's my
Next.
So that brings us to the Boob of the Week award. So we have our
deserves the
boobie
Boob of the Week.
glasses. Let's toast to our
Cheers to that.
my
Cheers
drunk
to
date.
better
Drunk
dates.
date.
There you go.
Better dates.
So cheers, girls. So that's why we have the boobie glasses.
There's always going to be a boob,
boob.
of the week.
Yeah, there always will be.
We run across them every day.
And if you have a boob of the week that you would like us to feature, go ahead and post it on our Facebook page, and we will read the best ones.
We'd love to
So
hear
send
your
some good
stories.
ones. Yeah, no kidding. So.
Hello, I'm Marianne Takis. I'm a certified Christian life coach and the owner of Coaching Women for Life. As a mom who's experienced a catastrophic illness with one of her children, I understand what it's like to face significant challenges. It's my goal to come alongside women who are feeling stuck or overwhelmed to help them find clear direction and to discover hope. Contact me at my website, coachingwomenforlife.com, by phone at 419-304-0432, and be sure to like us on Facebook.
My Favorite Gardener is a full-service landscape company serving Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan since 2004. Design, installation, and maintenance, both commercial and residential, with over 25 years experience in the area. Hardscapes, including patios, walkways, retaining walls, fire pits, anything you can dream. Greenscape installation and maintenance include pruning of trees, shrubs, and perennials. We offer a long-term, low-maintenance solution for getting the garden of your dreams. My Favorite Gardener, 419-690-1026, offering practical and affordable solutions for your outdoor spaces.
Stop struggling with the big box stores. Choose Gladio.
Gladio Home Center. hardware store, yet so much more. Your home improvement answer store. A place to design your interior space. A professional and friendly smiling face. Everything you need for your home. And Gladio is locally owned. You'll be glad to know Gladio Home Center.
Every day, Fast Signs helps businesses with their visual communications. We ask the right questions, which makes your facility safe and more efficient. We recommend smart solutions, and people get where they're going. We bring new ideas and help you build your business. Fast Signs offers more than signs and graphics. We're innovators, planners, and designers, and we're more than ready to help. For more information or to request a consultation, visit fastsigns.com.
Okay, we are going to take our boob glosses, and we know boobs have to go with us everywhere, right, Alicia?
I go somewhere without my boobs every day. I don't have any.
That's okay. That's what makes it everybody
You get
different.
what you get.
All right, so we are going to go see what how our dinner turned out, and we'll show you, and we're going to eat something.
Very
So
good. I'm starving, so. Yeah, I think I was in the tall line when God was giving out boobs.
Yeah.
I'm just convinced of that. So.
My sister got everything in my family. So.
forks.
Forks.
I have mine. Haha.
So you
Well,
were just
this
gonna
looks
eat it.
amazing.
So this is how they look when they come out of the oven. They are super tender, as you can tell. They already split in two because they were so tender. So we are going to see what
They
those.
smell awesome.
I know, don't they?
Need a knife?
No, we don't care. We don't need knives, right?
Oh,
there you
got the
go.
bone.
Just pick it up and gnaw on it.
Those are amazing.
Actually, I
We
would.
don't have dogs in our house. I just eat like
So Pinot is excellent with
Pork.
pork.
And it's got a little spice to it.
Oh, it
but
does have
not
a
a-
kick.
The
but,
sauce is
but
awesome.
not a ton. I mean, I think it's I think it's very flavorful and very good.
So what side items would you put with us?
I love grilled asparagus. That is it. And if you don't know how to run your grill, we're going to cover that in weeks to come. So I hope you come back and join us every week, because I'll be at least teaching you something. And we'll be talking about
I learned
the
how to
ribs.
cut an onion.
Me
Right.
too. And you have all your fingers to
I
prove it.
do. I do.
There you go. So thank you for joining us, and come back next week and see what we have in store for Girl Talk.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.